published 14:27 Eastern Standard Time, the 4th of March 2018, updated 15:50 Eastern Standard Time, the 4th of March 2018. Manchester City's quest to secure a first ever Premier League title under Pep Guardiola took a step forward with an easy victory against Chelsea. Bernardo Silva tacked home a cross from his namesake, David Silva, in a game where Man City didn't really ever need to be at their very best, despite facing the reigning champions, Chelsea. Lacked an attacking threat throughout, with Eden Hazard playing as a false nine in place of the side's two traditional strikers, Alvaro Morata and Olivier Giroud, who both started on the bench. Victory means City are now just 4 wins away from securing the title and will hope to win the next 3 so they can cross the line with victory against none other than bitter rivals, Man United. On April 7, Chelsea now sit 4 points outside of the top 4, but still have an FA Cup quarter-final and second leg of a Champions League last 16 tie to look forward to, having mustered a poor title defence in 2017-18. Here, Sports Mail brings you a roundup of all the things you might have missed from the clash at the Etihad. Fans show support for Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola was recently charged by the FA for a breach of kit and advertising regulations because of his choice to wear a yellow ribbon in support of Catalonian independence. The City manager has said he will agree to keep the ribbon away from the touchline, but that didn't stop fans showing their support by wearing yellow ribbons too, as was pictured around the Etihad on Sunday afternoon. Pep Guardiola received backing from the club's fans over his decision to wear a yellow ribbon. Manchester City fans backed Guardiola's choice to show support for Catalonian independence. Chelsea really draw a blank. It's been over 10 years since Chelsea last played a half of football without a single shot on goal, but that all changed against City, as the Blues did exactly that, registering no shot on or off target for the first time since Opta began recording stats in 2003-04. In other words, Chelsea's attacking was plain non-existent, as Eden Hazard cut an isolated figure up front, restricted to aimless long balls in a frustrating half for the Blues. Eden Hazard cut an isolated figure as Chelsea were disappointing in attack in the first half. Bernardo Silva likes facing the best team might not seem obvious, but one of City's most used players under Pep Guardiola is none other than Bernardo Silva, who has starred in over 40 games in 2017-18 as both a starter and substitute. He has started City's last 10 games, dropping to the bench only for his side's League Cup triumph, which marks stark progress from the start of the campaign, as he had to wait until October to make his first start in the Premier League. Since featuring more, the Portuguese forward has made the most of his playing time. Silva's goal against Chelsea was his third against a top-6 side and second in as many games. That means the £43 million former Monaco winger has now scored 3 goals against the Big Six, more than the likes of Romelu Lukaku, 1, and Eden Hazard, 1. He now has 3 goals in his last 5 games and will give Guardiola a selection headache when Raheem Sterling returns to fitness. Bernardo Silva celebrates scoring what proved to be the only goal of the game. Chelsea fans don't like how Hazard is being used. Eden Hazard had a tough afternoon against City, barely touching the ball as the Blues failed to muster any real attacking threat throughout the 90 minutes. Conte opted to use Hazard as a false 9 and Chelsea fans were furious with the Italian's choice of positioning, confused as to why the best player is being played out of position. Here's the best of the reaction. Hazard frustrated. "I've never seen a club manager hold their best player back the way he's been." CFC at CFC writer, March 4, 2018. Watching Eden Hazard like this is heartbreaking. Carefree Daily. At Carefree Daily FC, March 4, 2018. Games like this could persuade Hazard to leave? Huge match. Want to show you're one of the best? Instead, Conte isolates you up front just so the team can park the bus. Criminal. Much harder when you don't have the ball. Goal every 290 minutes in the Premier League in this position, before today. Tell story. Any Chelsea fan hoping for a respectable loss at the Etihad would have still felt aggrieved at what they saw, despite things ending 1-0. Put simply, Conte's side put in an abject display against Man City, and these stats help to illustrate how bad they were. The lowest percentage Chelsea ended any match in the last 10 years with was 28%. Against Man City, they managed just 29%. Against any Guardiola side, a low possession figure is expected. It's what the Blues did, or rather, didn't do, with the ball, which was telling. A look at the heat maps of Hazard and Sergio Aguero tells its own story, with the Belgian forced out wide to collect the ball and Aguero enjoying plenty of touches in and around the box. As the focal point of their attack, Hazard got little service, few balls into feet and looked lost leading the line alone. Aguero, on the other hand, could count on the mazy runs of Silva and Sane to wreak havoc, as well as runs from midfield from both David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne. Overall, Chelsea had 3 shots, none on target, committed 9 fouls and looked a shadow of the side that confidently dispatched of Man City 3-1 at the Etihad in December 2016. Sergio Aguero received considerably better service up front than Hazard did.